Hi, I'm Aparna Ganesh and I welcome you to Yoga and You, our series where Hansaji, the director of the Yoga Institute, has been answering and helping us with so many various topics. Thank you, Hansaji. Hansaji, today there is a lot more options when it comes to studies or career options than when I was in college, and I'm quite envious of that. However, I also see that it has brought about a lot more confusion as well, because then there are so many more streams, and kids start wanting to, the earlier you decide, the better it is for you and all of that. And it's very tough for a child to really decide what does he really want to do all his life. How do the kids take care of this? What role can the parents play in kind of giving that exposure to the children?
Well, this is a very, very difficult path to decide what is right for me and what is wrong for me. And here so many influences come in your life. First, parents. If father is doctor, mother is doctor, she would want the child should take medical. Or if somebody is engineer, they would like to CA. So these are imposing ideas on children. And I know it very well that child doesn't have that type of aptitude, but force of parents. So he starts also, but he is frustrated, negative, very often he fails, and all that stuff. This is one area. Parents should never ever impose their ideas about career to children. Second, every child should find out what are his interest zones. So there are some children right from the beginning, they say that I am going to become this, and his behavior and everything is accordingly. I know a girl right from childhood, she says I want to become a pilot, and she became the first lady captain of our country right from the beginning. Everybody, her name was also given, Saudamini. Yes, clarity, very clarity. Some children are right from the beginning very clear, but some are not. They don't. And here imposing would not be right. Businessman's child has to take over the business of father, otherwise he will be creating problem in the family. Such ideas are imposed. So this is very wrong. Every child should find out. Nowadays we have aptitude tests. They should definitely go through aptitude tests. They should definitely go to areas. Suppose you want to become CA. Aptitude is you are very good in calculations and all these things, and you think of, you should go and visit CA firms. You should go and see how they behave, what are their problems.
Intern
and
with them maybe for a couple of weeks?
In CA though they have intern, but in many other they may not. So children should go see how that type of a people, what they are facing and so on. So little more idea about how the world is moving around they should have. Just deciding and doing would not be right. Medical, do you know how much studies they have to do, and so much of hardship is there, and after becoming MBBS, what a big hardship. It's not so easy to go, but no, doctor means, every family member starts telling, "Arey, my child is going to be doctor." Doesn't go like that. It creates frustrations. So my point is that children should be exposed to various fields. They should go and see what they are doing, how they are doing, experiencing that field where child is trying to take some interest should be the second step. First step, of course, is finding out his own aptitude.
At what age would you say, Hansaji, they should do this?
Say around 17, 18 years. But before that, they have to select some subjects. So, by 16, 17, they have to select the
I think by 14 or something, if they have a rough idea.
12th standard maybe. So 16, 17 years roughly. Now, child should be having a habit of quietening before thinking. So in yoga we strongly talk about condition yourself. Form a habit of sitting quietly with your eyes closed and see that you stop thinking, give total rest to your mind and meditate. Meditation, we use the word, but just stop thinking. Just listen to the sounds around in the air, what we call as Nishpanda Bhav, or lie down in a relaxed way, Shavasana, or lie down upside down, Makarasana, but just quiet, not thinking. So this is how the mind will work much better. Once for 10 minutes your mind is quiet, then mind works better. That quiet mind can definitely take a right path or right result than a mind which is thinking, watching here, analyzing here, doing this, doing that, that type of a mind.
Gives you the space to kind of
settle
think
down
clearly.
your chaos. You have too many things. Now it needs settling down, and then something will come up. So your subconscious also will tell you that, well, this is a better thing for you. This is what you like more. There are 10 things you like, but out of that you have to select one. So for that you need to be learning this, and that's why I tell very strongly that children must learn yoga. Yoga really helps them to go in a right direction for their life. So little bit of body care, asanas really helps. Breathing, pranayam, it helps to keep up your energy positive, not negative and frustrated mind or confused mind. Tamasic state is very wrong. Never take any decision because somebody has taken that decision. You are different than somebody. So this thinking also should be very, very clear in a child. Maybe your best friend has taken some line, you also want to do that, but you are different. Your aptitude you should find out. Same aptitude, still there are so many lines are nowadays available that they could always choose something which they feel more comfortable. So they have to learn that self-reliance. Listen to everybody, but then think yourself.
What works for you.
That every child should learn how to do, and this yoga strongly emphasizes. So physically they should be healthy, energetically they should be at high, so they should have a right dietary habits also. Fine, you eat what you like, but what is good for you, that also you should eat. When you have to take major decision, you should be on a very, very simple diet like fruits, like lemon juice, like buttermilk, like diluted milk, and like boiled vegetables, something with less spices and less exciting things. And sleep well. Good sleep can solve big, big problems. When they sleep well, their mind starts functioning better. Now the whole fashion is they keep awake at night till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they are on mobile. So when you have to take a decision, don't keep mobile. Do you know recently there was a child who came first or second in a 12th standard? What he said that I have totally kept away from mobile for full month. And I was focusing on study. And that way I don't use mobile, I am not on mobile too much. So such people who are very clear with themselves.
And Sachi, all these things that you mentioned about, dietary, what you can do, eat less spice and sleep well, and all of that actually applies directly even to the parents, right? Because they have to take the decision combined, in a combined way.
No, how do you say that parents have to just listen to child? You see, it is when child takes a decision, parents should help him. Right. Suppose child has taken such decision which parents feel is very wrong, they should give exposure to that child. Suppose parents, some friend is doing that type of a thing. Come on, let's go and see how the things are. Parents should help him to give, to give more experience, but not go against him.
Absolutely.
Don't tell that this is your wrong decision. Child's whole self-esteem will go down and would be a different personality.
In fact, Hansaji, if the parents could from childhood observe what the child is, shining in, maybe it could be cooking or it could be artist, painting, and then kind of guide them to take up those kind of courses so that they can help them decide, right? Because the child cannot know these are the courses available, and the parents can actually bring that forth.
And then maybe at 12th standard when he is there, he doesn't understand what it is. Come on, graduate. After that, whether you can understand, come on, go post-graduation. Then he may understand. So there is no hurry about if it's not clear. Let them not take such a decision right early.
Right.
Wait, some children, they don't know what really they want.
And Hansaji, I think socially people have to stop asking children, what do you want to be when you grow up? I really wish people stop doing that, because it's like 5th standard kids and all people, what do you want to be? As if you can be only that one thing.
Yes.
You know, that's a bit crazy.
Very true.
You can be a doctor and a photographer.
Sometimes these grown-ups, they create a mess in children. They create so much tension in kids that they don't know what answer to give and what to do about it. So you have to help child to
figure out
select
what he
some
can
career rather than do all these things. So parents' role is very big, but their imposition has to go, and whatever child decides, give child more experience about that field. So there are children who just cannot decide. So what should they do? Sit and watch TV all the time or be on the mobile? No, they should be doing certain things in a day. One is their responsibilities and duties, do duty towards themselves, near and dear, and parents, family, and so on. That is one area. Second is they should find out some work. They can just go to somebody and say, I would like to help and work. I don't want money. Without money, don't bring money in mind, but work in mind. Let us have a work culture and not money culture. In the beginning, he should just work in some office or some other place and just learn how the work culture is going on, rather than asking how much money you will give me. So, but he should work. Third is he should have some hobby. How is he going to divert his emotions on? So they really get emotionally
stressed. So that he can focus on the hobby and feel happy, and which will open up.
Exactly. Otherwise everybody asks, "Kya kar rahe ho? What are you doing?" And he'll say nothing. So it looks very funny. So he should be doing something. So some hobby. Singing, dancing, everybody should learn singing, everybody should learn dancing according to me. In mind and body there should be some rhythm and some joy, some happiness, see rhythm in nature and all that, love going to nature. So he should have such activities also. And fourth, little philanthropic, like helping others, trying to see pain in others and do whatever you can do for others. So these are the activities which a person is supposed to do. And by doing all these things, slowly clarity will come, I tell you. And he will really then decide which line he should take in his life. So that would be my guidance. But parents have to help.
Be supportive.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So to the kids who are feeling pressurized about what career they should choose, please don't, take your time, because it's something that you will kind of be with for the rest of your life. And for the parents also, let's all try and be supportive with our kids and really try to be of assistance to them, rather than trying to really tell them what it is that they should do. I think we'd all do much better. Thank you. I'm sure you're enjoying all these videos, and Hansaji's words have really touched you in many ways. Please do share these videos with your friends so that they can benefit as well. And like the video, subscribe to the channel. When you hit the notification bell, you will be updated of all the recent posts.